Hey guys, Rust Belt Collector here with another video in the Every Order 66 pack ever. This is episode 2. We are looking at series 1, pack number 2 in this wave. Right here, this is the Mace Windu pack, as can be kind of clearly seen by the Mace Windu in the package. Like I said in the previous video, I basically will just kind of show briefly at a glance the packaging in the front, because there's nothing really that exciting. You know, 30th anniversary, only at Target, the name of the two characters, the Order 66, and then, you know, the top embossing, all that stuff. And then I will show this. The backdrop here is a really nice backdrop. You have what appears to be, I think, like a set photo of Samuel L. Jackson over here with his lightsaber posing. And then here you have a photoshopped photo of a clone trooper that is not a Galactic Marine. I'll actually post up a photo here of the clone trooper rendering that this was photoshopped off of. You can see that the head back there is actually a clone trooper head with the crest and the eye slits there. And then also it's got holsters, which the Galactic Marine does not have holsters. I don't know, I love these old box arts. I think on my Instagram I did this thing with the Battlefront 2 Clone Trooper pack, where most of the Clone Troopers on the back of that package were photoshopped off of like proper Clone Troopers. So it's fun. I mean, I know it's what they gotta do because they're making up these Clone Troopers a lot of times, so I know it's a necessity, but I thought it was fun, and it's funny to kind of point out that little detail there. And then of course here it says, Mace Windu puts aside his diplomatic mantle to lend his skill as a powerful Jedi warrior during the Clone Wars. He leads a regiment of Galactic Marine clone troopers into battle to stop the Separatist invasion on several worlds. Which is interesting because we never see the purple clone troopers that are in the pack here. We never see the purple shock troopers that are also considered his legion. And still I love it because it's kind of cool that they gave him a purple legion. I wish that would have been seen in the show at some point, but who knows, maybe that will be in Clone Wars Season 7. I don't know, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's open up this package, take a look at the two figures, and see what it's all about. And here they are out of the package. You have the Mace Windu and the purple 187th Galactic Marine. We will start with, again, the arguably worst figure of the two. This here is a repack of the 2005 Revenge of the Sith Mace Windu, with some added soft goods just to probably increase value. These are actually pretty nice soft goods. They're a little bit heavier than what is typically included with action figures, so they drape nicely. They might be a tad long as they kind of, you know, go below his feet, but it gives them some room to kind of fan out, you know, something like that. But yeah, there's some good articulation with this figure. He's got hinge and swivels at the shoulders, he's got swivels at the elbows, and then he's got swivels at the wrist. And then, as with Palpatine in the last episode, he does have a gimmick. He's got kind of like a raging, angry smash and slash action that he can do, which is always fun. You know, when Order 66 happens, he can just come in here and just whack the Jedi. I mean, whack the clone troopers. Yeah, whatever. So it's a pretty cool figure. I mean, it's not the worst, it's not the best. It's a decent Mace Windu figure for sure. Pretty good face sculpt going on here, although he does have a little bit of a issue there with the paint on his eye. But overall, it's not bad. And with the added soft goods, it's a pretty good repack, I will say. They didn't just get lazy and give you a figure that they'd already released with no modification. They did modify this one, and it's a pretty good one to modify. I wasn't a fan of Palpatine in the last pack. That was a really terrible figure. This one is pretty good. Next, we'll take a look here at the clone trooper of this pack. It is a Galactic Marine in the purple Mace Windu Battalion Deco, and really it's basically just a Galactic Marine. I mean, it's a repaint of the only Galactic Marine figure that we ever had. And so really, in all respects, it is the same. It is a not Tamora Morrison head sculpt going on there with the removable helmet, a nice metallic purple on the pauldron, removable backpack, nice paint markings there underneath on his torso, as you can see there, and then he's got some purple stripes on the comma, purple stripes on the knee pads, and yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about it. In famous JCC 2224 form, it's just a Galactic Marine, but purple. You know, it's just a repaint, and this one is probably the weakest repaint of the wave of Series 1. I'd say it's just not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of the Galactic Marine. It is good to have, you know, more Galactic Marines. I do appreciate that they've addressed, you know, a lesser known, a lesser used figure. They didn't just do all Phase 2 clone troopers in this wave. You know, they mixed it up with some variety of troopers, but this one is just my least favorite, I think, out of the wave. Spoilers for the rest of this series where all the other figures are my favorite. I don't know. Just something I noticed now, you can kind of see there's like a misalignment of this print between the two lines going forward, which isn't a big deal. I mean, it kind of happens. It wasn't super common that I've experienced with the older Hasbro figures, but it did happen. They weren't perfect then, they aren't perfect now. They're still a company at the end of the day. But that breaks down the second pack in this series of every Order 66 pack ever. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see the rest of this series popping up in your feed. Link down in the description to my toy photography social media page where you can stay up to date with everything that isn't in a YouTube video format. And yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.